as us hit the road. Sunshine smiles, our stories unfold. Jump in the car, feel that summer vibe. With every mile, our spirits come alive. So let's dance to the beat, feel the glow. In Slovenia, where our dreams flow. Whoa.
Welcome to Sunny Solo. I am Sunny and we are talking about my trip to Slovenia in November to see the fall colors. And we are up to day 4. If you have not watched the other parts yet, do watch them and subscribe if you haven't, so that you can watch the next parts as well. So I got about 7 o'clock and the first thing I do is take a shower, so that it kind of helps me to get my day started right, whether I'm traveling or not. Anyway, so I got to the breakfast room. I think I already told you in yesterday's story that breakfast room was quite nice. They had a lot of variety. I had a pancake with syrup yesterday, but today there was a twist in the story. When I got to the breakfast room, there was a woman circling around and she said, "Take a seat, I'll bring the food to you." And I was like, how would you bring me the food if you don't know what I want to eat? But I could not finish the sentence because I didn't know how to phrase it. What I wanted to say was, there is so much choice in this buffet. How would she know what I want to have? So I just, instead of looking like an idiot, I just told her that I'm vegetarian and then let her do her job. And she was right. She did it very well. She just brought me everything. So lots of fruit, coffee, other like lots of toast as well. And I got a fresh like hot omelette, cheese omelette, by asking for it. And yeah, so it was, by the time I finished, I was very full. It was better than yesterday. So, and I found out later on that if there are not too many people in the breakfast room for breakfast, like only a few guests, then they do table service. Otherwise, they let people fend for themselves. So I had a nice, lovely breakfast, then went back up to my room. I was supposed to check out at 11 o'clock. But like I've said before, I'm very used to this whole packing and unpacking thing now. So it takes me about 20 minutes to pack, especially if I've been in that room just for one night. So I got out by 11 o'clock. Then from there, the next part was to go and drive up to Bohinj. And previous night, I had done some research using my best friend ChatGPT to ask, if I'm driving from Lake Blade to Lake Bohinj, are there any places on the way where I can stop? Because what's the point of having a car if you don't actually see the scenery on the road on the way? So I asked it, can I stop anywhere? And it gave me a couple of options. And the first one was called a village called Bohinjska Bela. Okay. And it was a nice, pretty village. This whole route was very beautiful. Lots of mountains, lots of greenery, some nice churches. It was absolutely fantastic. But it was a very small village, and I had the same problem here that I could not find where to park so that I could go to the river or something like that. I solved that by going around a few times. I just turned to the right and went around and came back. And after 2 rounds, I figured out how to do it. There was a village. I stopped in the village. I parked the car just on the normal small road in the village. There was no other cars parked there, but I just left it there. And from there, it was like a 5 minutes walk back to the river. This was a road, small road was parallel to the big road. Okay, I don't want to call it a highway, but it was kind of like a highway level of road, that one. So walked back to that, and I found a little very picturesque looking bus stop, which was like a wooden shelter in a triangle shape. Quite nice, quite photo worthy in itself, and there was nobody there. So I just there was a bench inside. I put my bag there and took my drone out, and it was lovely because it had been a foggy morning, but about 10 o'clock it had opened up. So now it was beautiful sunny weather, and the church was very pretty, and the drone was there. So I got some nice shots that I will like to show you now. So after taking lots of pictures of this, I did not finish the battery there because there was only this one church, not much other than that. Took as many pictures as I could, videos as I could. So next stop in a couple of kilometers was Bohinjska Bystrica. Okay, and this place was like a proper town. It was bigger than that village, much bigger than that village. It was not London or anything like that, but it was nice village. So they had a pretty big supermarket, which I loved because it had a big parking with lots of spaces. It had a toilet. It had like supermarket grocery type of things. It had a cafe, and it also had an intersport shop for like sporting goods, apparel kind of things. So I bought some groceries from there, and the total bill that I had in the grocery shop was 24 euros. So that was not bad at all, actually. Then once I got back to the car, I did some more research using my friend ChatGPT, and there was a wooden footbridge near there. So I drove to that side. It was like maybe 2 kilometers, less than 2 kilometers. The problem was that the road that led to the footbridge was also a foot road. It was properly paved like a normal road, but it was very small. Like my car would not even fit on that. So I realized that this is maybe a cycle path. So what I did was, just like before, I parked it by the side of the road. There was a space by the side of the road, and just took some pictures for insurance later in case it got stolen. And just parked it and took my bag with me with the drone and everything. And I was right, it was just a cycle path, and it was maybe like a 2 minutes walk to the actual footbridge. And there was lots of space, lots of greenery. There was a wooden platform as well where I could stay to fly my drone. And there were a couple of people in the stream below who were fishing. And the water there, oh my God, the water was so clear like glass. It was not a very deep stream because they were standing there in their like fishing shoes, you know, those shoes that come up to your thighs or something. So they were standing there in less than a knee deep of water. But oh, it was so gorgeous. I think I made a YouTube live video there as well, just because it was so pretty. And I flew the drone there. The drone was really good for the wooden wood footbridge and for the stream and some trees there. And once I finished that, then I went back to the supermarket because I liked it as a base of operations. It's a pretty nice place. And this time I went to not the supermarket this time, but yeah, used the toilet and everything, and then went to the Intersport and bought a pair of glasses, because the glasses that I had so far, remember I had those yellow weird glasses that some child would wear, but I had to have something, so that's why I had them. Bought them from Ljubljana airport. Here I bought proper glasses which were slightly better looking fashion wise, and also they were slightly darker, so they were nice. Then from there it was to go forward and drove onwards. Then I came to another church and I realized that this is why that previous church looked familiar, because all the churches have the same design. They look so beautiful. It's like a child's drawing with crayons. They're very colorful. They have very sharp angles to them. And there would be one spire, I don't know whether you call it a spire or a tower, which has a triangular kind of top, and then next to that would be the church building. And they are absolutely gorgeous. I'm not a religious person at all, so don't talk to me about churches and temples in that sense, but if it has a beautiful architecture, I can appreciate that, whether it's a temple or a gurdwara or a mosque or a church. Okay, so this place had two things for its fame. One was this church, which was a nice church and bigger than the previous one, and also a stone bridge next to it. This place was nice. There was a stream next to it. There was a river. I think the river is called Sava River, Sava, and the mountains in the distance, and this stone bridge and the church. It was like the perfect storm of a photo opportunity and the drone opportunity. So, and again, another thing was that there were some steps going down, the wooden steps. You could go right to the edge of the water, and that was like a little bank where I could easily, there was a bench as well, so put the bag down, get the drone out, and I think arguably my best photos and videos are from that stop. So let me show you, and then you can be the judge whether these are the best in the whole Slovenia series so far or not. Here we go. So you can see how beautiful that looked, that little water corner and the bridge and the church as well. So once I was satisfied, I was happy that I have taken as much footage as I possibly can. I got to fly my drone 3 times and got some amazing pictures. So I was really happy by this time. And then from there, I had to drive to the apartment that I had rented for tonight. And that apartment was called Apartmai Traglev. Traglev is a Traglev National Park area, which is where I was now, and that apartment was named after that. So I checked in and then checked out the apartment. The apartment was very nice. It had a bedroom, a living room, a small kitchen, which was very well equipped as well, and obviously a nice bathroom. Everything was good size without being huge like Villa Blade, and everything was modern. And from the window I could see Lake Bohinj. I knew that I would be able to, because that's what I had booked, but it was good that this apartment was really nice, very comfortable. Okay, so it had all the things. I was actually playing the TV without actually watching it, so that I could get the immersion of the Slovene language, but also just to make some noise. It was extremely quiet there. But the bed was very comfortable and the whole place was very comfortable. I had my food from the stuff that I had brought, so it was all cool. I'll finish here for this day, but don't miss the next part. And the next day was very pretty because I went to Lake Bohinj, flew the drone, took a lot of pictures. Yes, definitely look out for the next part as well. It's got even more scenery from Slovenia. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.